the State History Museum. Pretty neat. Lots of colors and people. David and I just realized that we're going backwards through the museum. So it's like we're going backwards through time. It's kind of neat. That's why Ivan the Terrible was so early on. I'm sure we'll get to Peter the First and whatnot here soon. I was never really impressed with, old pottery, because it looks the same as new pottery, in my mind. What amazes me about the pictures of the really old people is, people say like the pictures look better than what they actually looked like. But they all look pretty fat in the picture, which means they were even fatter in real life. Which means I have a lot more in common with ancient royalty than most people. So all of this is from the 1300s. Look at the rug, the embroidery. Nice to have a rug like this in the living room. And old maps like this are really neat to me. Especially when they put like little pictures on it too. Oh, there's a forest. Oh, there's a huge thing that'll kill you. Oh, there's, there's a little fort there. I love maps. It's amazing because every room is decorated for the time period that room embodies. So I gotta say the State History Museum has been so far my favorite of the museums. I've gotten kind of museumed out a little, but David loves it. He just keeps going. Here's another one of those embroidered rugs, which is really amazing to me. I mean, there's one fine looking specimen right there. This was the reason I turned on the camera. It reminds me of something from Return to Oz. This is from the 1200s. That's pretty cool. That sword was probably used to kill people, which is a horrible thing. But the sword is pretty neat. David's trying to find an English thing about this. I have no idea what it is. Anyone who speaks Russian, check that out. Okay, so now we're back into the 1100s. And I wanted to show you guys an example of these stone statues that they found from like 1000 AD to 1100 AD. And they're supposed to be great heroes of the past. They're Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, that's it right there. Okay. So this is like the really old section of the museum. That's where you start just getting like beads and clay pots, really worn out stuff. It'd be a lot more interesting if I could read, you know, Russian. Like, I'd love to know what this says. I'm sure it's the family line starting in 882. I like this picture a lot. They also have these enormous murals. Oh, it's hard pointing the camera back that far. It looks like all this chaos is going on, and then there's this old man in the middle just playing away. He's my favorite part of the picture. Yeah, so evidently there were these stone pillars all around southern Russia that they found from 1000 AD. I'm glad I read that thing about it, otherwise I think they just put a big rock in each room. But, yeah. I'm really missing the kids, because the first thing I thought when I saw this was how much they would love playing in and on it. It occurred to me that this guy had no idea when he was alive that his head would be in a museum in Russia for the rest of, well, for a long time anyway. Okay, because we're going backwards and we're going older and older. Finally gotten to that point where you start seeing, like, you know, arrowheads and things like that. What I thought was cool about this room, though, was the woolly mammoth tusks. Those are ginormous. And you can see kind of a cool painting of the victory. Okay, so this is a special room that we just walked into. There's a lot of gold in this room. Okay, so we got told that we're not supposed to tape in here, but that lady's not in this room right now, so I'm going really quick because we found a whole nother floor of the museum. I'm pretty sure it's, I don't know, Peter the Great, maybe. Probably not, since I have all this here, but that's a blunderbuss. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Put forks and knives in that thing and shoot it out. This is a pretty cool sled right here. Feel a little dangerous going down a hill in it, though. And I have definitely getting into the Victorian era. This stuff is just really cool to me. All the sextants and stuff that they use to go across vast stretches of ocean, riding over death the whole way. That's cool. This is a pretty cool room. The model ship. Cannons and whatnot. This is a carriage circa 1800. This is what they used to spank their children back then. It was barbaric, but they were very well disciplined. You nice? There's lots of really neat old swords, but the State History Museum here has nothing in English. Like St. Basil's and a couple of the others, they have English side by side with Russian. Unfortunately, no go here. So we just look at the size of that globe. That is awesome. What? Oh look, English. Okay, so this is seriously the coolest thing I think I've seen. A globe this size. If I ever become super rich, I'm going to make them build me a globe like this. Them being, you know, the others. Let's see if we can find America. There's Russia. There's Alaska. There's America. Doesn't quite look the same, does it? Okay, I really wish they had an English one here, because this is all kinds of awesome music. But as you can see, only in Russian. Maybe I can figure out who this guy is. And this guy. This is Ivan the Terrible. It doesn't look that bad to me. Flashing his gang sign there. Anyway, thought you'd want to see him.